A garden full of luscious blossoms is the dream of many gardeners, whether they garden organically or not. There is nothing quite as disappointing as a perennial that isn't blooming the way it should. We all have them. Daylilies that seem to bloom like crazy in your neighbor's yard, but give you just one wimpy flower per season. Or roses that just don't live up to their reputation. Before giving up on them, try a few easy organic tricks to make your perennials bloom better. 1. Use rich soil. Soil that is light and rich in compost or manure provides plenty of nutrients constantly to the plants. A soil that is rich in organic matter also encourages bacterial activity that promotes soil fertility. Add some compost or manure to the soil when planting your plants and go adding them time to time. 2. Deadhead Often. Most plants grow better and have more flowers if their wilted and faded blooms are plucked often. When you can see the wilted flowers, remove them so the plant can direct its energy on other flowers and they will be receiving more nutrients. Wilted flowers waste energy and sap. They also attract insects and pests. Also, by cutting off the spent flowers, you prevent plants from seeding. 3. Fertilize the plants. To have more flowers, feed the plants regularly during the growing season with half-strength liquid fertilizer. A flowering fertilizer should be used that has more phosphorus than nitrogen, as phosphorus is the element that promotes more flower buds. Also, you can mix time-based fertilizer in the soil at the beginning of the growing season. 4. Provide more sun. Light is essential for the plant's growth. Direct sunlight for several hours a day can be a prerequisite for many plants that come to flower. However, shade-loving plants tend to reduce the number of flowers when exposed to more sun. 5. Nurse the roots. To have healthy plants and abundant blooms, nurse the roots. And remember that it is through them the plants absorb nutrients and water from the soil. When you perform the transplant or when you dig soil around the plant, be careful not to cut or damage the roots, as if being damaged plant would take a while to recover or it may die. 6. Apply mulch. Plants growing in a mulched soil are usually more vigorous, less prone to pests and diseases. 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch will improve the overall health of your plants, resulting in more blooms. 7. Do moderate watering. Excess watering tends to favor the development of foliage, but can also produce the absence of flowering. Similarly, the lack of water can cause the plant to drop the flower buds. The best way is to do moderate watering, avoiding both overwatering and underwatering during the flowering season. If you've tried multiple remedies and don't see any improvement during the season, consider moving the plant to another location and see if it blooms better in the next season or two. Sometimes it takes a little trial and error to find the perfect home for your plants.